What if I told you in the past 12 months alone, the United States just lost $20 billion, not to war, not to Wall Street, but to a silent disruption in oil barrels and silicon chips, straight into China's back pocket. And the worst part, your retirement, your savings, and your trading account may already be vulnerable, and not one major US channel is telling you how to hedge it. Let's break this down. At this point today, Chinese purchases of American oil are down 90% year over year. Meanwhile, they've ramped up Canadian oil purchases by over 700%. Why? A new pipeline, new deals, and new trust. China doesn't want to rely on the US anymore. And it's happening fast whether we like it or not. And that's not speculation. That's literally Bloomberg data. Now, let's do basic math. If you have $60 a barrel, you multiply that by 30 million barrels a month. That's $20 billion lost to the US economy every year. That's not just a loss in trade. That's a loss in leverage. At the same point, another storm is brewing. Nvidia, one of America's most valuable tech giants, is now facing $5.5 billion in penalties and controls because Washington won't let them sell their top AI chips to China. So what does Nvidia's CEO do? He flies to Beijing less than 48 hours after the ban to cut new deals directly with the Chinese Communist Party officials. That's how important China is to American business. And while DC is playing politics, Beijing plays the long game. They're building relationships. They're smart. They're securing oil. They're smart. They're locking in chip access. They're smart. And they're preparing for a financial future where America is no longer the only show in town. They are smart. If you're a trader and you're only seeing Wall Street and CNBC, you're not just late. You're not seeing the big picture. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Most Western traders are overexposed. They've got 90%, sometimes 100% of their portfolios tied to one economy, one currency, and one stock exchange. But what happens if the US dollar weakens? What if China wins what my partner and I call the next economic Super Bowl? What if you're forced to play catch up after the pivot is already over? By that point, you hear about these moves in the Western headlines. They're already priced in, pal. We're not here to sell you fear. We're here to give you information before it becomes news here in the West. That's what my trading community does. Since 2021, we've helped thousands of people with our trading education platform for Westerners who want direct access into Asia's financial future. My partners in Hong Kong. Inside, you're going to hear how to translate all of this serious economic signals coming out of China, Asia, not just the stuff that's sanitized with Western headlines. We'll break down AI arms races between the US and China, what to trade around it, how you can hedge your portfolio against the collapse of an American dominance, and most importantly, which Chinese and Asian equities are still massively undervalued. Look, this is not about betting against America. It's about not putting all your chips on one table when the casino floor is getting disrupted. You'll get weekly analysis, live mentorship, and a global network of traders who oversaw this pivot early and positioned accordingly. You're still trading like it's 2015. You'll miss the moves of 2025. Click the link in the profile, join my community, and get that hedge before the next $20 billion gets transferred out of your future and into theirs. I'll see you inside.